Or maybe?
I'm guessing offlane, actually. I don't think I've seen Bone7 play much ET. Unless he's playing Panda.
Yeah, no, I think this is Aoi Elder Titan.
Yeah, that's what I think as well.
So do you think the song just hard counters what 4ASC could do with their ults?
10 seconds
nope,
remaining.
not
Like
really.
Centaur run-in song.
Yeah,
Centaur disengage
5 seconds
song.
that's what we were saying.
Faceless Chrono
Well-
team song.
Yeah, but you just fear the Naga instead.
Right, well, there's Avenge for that too. I mean, I'm just saying there's a lot of ways for Cloud9 to respond to any type of aggression from 4ASC.
Okay.
I do feel like, in
It's
a
a
way, that
similar
Naga
hero,
Siren
definitely.
song is a bit easier to use than Sphere, because all you have to do is be like in the general vicinity, and
Right.
song is already effective, whereas the Sphere has to be
Radiant
placed properly.
team
But
pick.
I just think that like Void and Death Prophet together with Centaur, like those are 3 gigantic teamfight abilities, like game ending.
Sure.
What about
Literally game-ending.
we haven't seen Darkseer a lot. I think he wouldn't be half bad for Cloud9 here. 'Cause you have the Brewmaster to make the space in the mid game. I don't know. I think it's okay.
I don't really like the problem I have with Darkseer is I don't think he serves a distinct purpose. Like
10 seconds
he buys a mech
remaining.
and he kind of does okay in most of his lanes, but
Huh?
I never really
5
see like a
seconds
giant impact
remaining.
Darkseer. You know what I mean? He's just kind of there. It's very seldom that you see like these huge vacuum wall combos that are just like, super
Yeah,
amazing.
game
Look
breaking.
at this. Treant Protector. I like.
Is this Jerax on Treant, I presume?
I presume so.
Is it one of these boots?
Boots first beat you down,
Yeah,
Treant Protector.
yeah. I hope it is.
I mean,
see this legit.
okay, this definitely shores up their lane, right? I don't think they're losing any of their lane though. It's just based on the matchups.
I think Darkseer becomes better here again. I don't know why I'm thinking Darkseer, but
10 seconds
like
remaining.
it's,
It could be
melee,
kind of cool with
melee,
ET.
melee Void, ET
5
combo with
seconds
Naga Siren setup.
remaining.
You have the song to set you up too,
Yeah.
so it's.
It gets rid of the Treant armor.
I don't think I've
Reserve
seen
time.
Bone7 play Dark
Yeah,
Seer before, so
I have. And as far as I remember, it wasn't pretty.
Okay, so not a good Dark Seer.
All right,
Well,
what if
the
they
work
PA
against.
and just do support Elder Titan, brew offlane?
Yeah, that's what PA is extremely good with Elder
But
Titan.
offlane brew is actually the worst shit.
I know.
To quote
Just stuff that Envy says.
Envy things.
Oh, nice.
Alright, Jakira offlane, that's tried and true. Pretty good against the living armor. Gives you a little bit of push. Ice Path into the Chronosphere is not bad.
Set up with the Naga Siren for the Jakiro spells as well.
I think their team fight is actually very strong on Cloud9 as well. But a lot of it's very dependent on making sure that the ET hits a splitter.
Yeah, I feel like the execution is very difficult on Cloud9 side.
Yeah, I would agree.
Apart from the song, like every hero you kind of have to like place your spells almost perfectly, whereas Treant just presses a button and stuns everything, Stampede is used and everybody runs fast.
Yeah.
I think Cloud9 needs to play much better during the team fight portion of the game.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Fair assessment. But at the same time,
10
it's like
seconds
if
remaining.
MATUMBAMAN doesn't get good spheres, I think
5
Cloud9's
seconds
turnaround
remaining.
potential is quite high. Like defensive swaps, ET, brew, song. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that just completely decimates a team fight if you
So,
mess up.
If you're 4 anchors and a sea captain here, why did you pick
Prepare for
Treant?
battle.
Like what's the logic behind it? So they pick a Naga Siren who like usually gets radiance, that kind of stuff. They have.
I don't know.
they have-
Maybe they're just thinking that this is another hero who actually does help them to a certain extent.
Okay.
And I don't think the roaming of Cloud9 is really that strong. So maybe having like extra tree armor in lane, play a bit more aggressive in your mid, make sure that you actually win your lanes decently hard. Because when you have heroes like Void, we saw last game how important it is to actually just get a good start. When Envy had like Mask of Madness, Treads, Maelstrom really, really fast. Like just being able to accrue that amount of farm in such a short amount of time makes a huge difference. So
What
Treant,
about,
I think, benefits that.
the tree and armor to counter the Elder Titan? Like, sure he
30
removes all your armor,
seconds
but
to
if you have
battle.
tree and armor on top of it, and he doesn't do any damage over time.
Yeah, I think it's really like the Jakiro is the only person on the team who actually eats through the armor,
Yeah.
which is a really good point. And also, if they can manage to have like at least a stable early game, they could probably keep their tier 1s alive for a very long time. The only person who's really going to be able to do much again is Jakiro. So it's going to be pretty reliant on how well 4ASC can stop this Jakiro from getting what he needs. But it looks like right now it's actually just going to be Centaur in the bottom lane.
Yeah,
Against
and
the 3 lane,
in a straight up 1v1, I think Jakiro will easily have that lane. Liquid Fire spam is just the most annoying thing to deal with. And sure, there's some armor to give you some heal, but yeah, Jakira's gonna get free farm.
Are you not doing a dual lane, but are we? Like we saw EG do?
I don't think it's necessary actually, but might be he will just go there to get better experience, like run it at 2-1-2.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still like pretty curious about the stream pick. I don't think it's a necessary pick. If you're offlaning a Centaur, you could say, you know what, I'm gonna guarantee the fact that he could get good level and good farm. But they're not offlaning it, so.
I think he's roaming.
Yeah, also roaming tree is just questionable because
when it works gloriously though.
Yeah, but when it doesn't work, you have a level 2 tree in like 6 minutes in the game, and he really needs at least level 2, 3, 4. Overgrowth is very welcome early into the game.
So think about this offensive tri-lane here from 4 anchors. They have the Witch Doctor heal and the Treant armor and the Treant heal.
Yeah. You're not gonna kill this tri-lane.
Well, at level 1, they're quite weak, I think.
Yeah, but right now I think Cloud9's got the miserable block, so they need to actually pull the creeps back, and Envy's done a successful job in doing so. They need to stack pull. They need to do everything in their power to get the creep equilibrium back. Unfortunately, AI just blocked his own spawn on the left side.
How many games of Naga has Envy played? Do you know? It's quite a lot, isn't it?
You mean Envy?
Or Envy, sorry.
Yeah, quite a lot, but he generally play mid. And I think Aoi actually purposely blocked that camp, so there is no pull to left side. That will starve the offensive tri lane's level intake.
Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a really clowny lane, because I actually think the support duo of Tree Witch Doctor is much stronger than Elder Titan Venge. Like, in the sense that if you don't let Cloud9 spam you, you should be able to actually just force the supports away pretty easily. I don't think Naga Siren versus Void is really that lopsided either way. It's relatively even.
Yep. Actually, they're gonna maybe make it go. Beach C to open things up, to jump in. He's dead. Level 1 first blow. Nicely done.
He's punching so hard.
He is. He's got boots. Return kill, but obviously getting the first blood, still pretty good start here for ASC.
So I guess when your spirit hits like 3 heroes and a bunch of creeps, even if it's only level 1, you staple pretty hard.
He did 50 extra damage, like, holy.
Yeah. That's pretty insane. So I guess when you commit that hard to getting a kill, probably end up trading 1 for 1. But again, first blood going the way of ASC, so definitely coming out on top.
In terms of the mid lane, pretty gonna be a wash, I imagine. You farm, I farm, we take runes and things like that. And I think bottom lane is where the differential will come in. Bone 7 has the lane advantage. In fact, he's leveling up Dual Breath. What's your thought on that instead of Liquid Fire, which is essentially free harass?
Well, I mean, ideally, you're just going to level them both, right? Yeah. And I don't think that putting the extra point into the Liquid Fire early matters that much if your sole purpose is to get the hero that you're laning against low. Because if you go just 2 points into Dual Breath, and then 4 and 5, you put Liquid Fire, and then 6, you get Macro Pyre, Ice Path, or whatever your preference is, your build still ends up being the same. Yeah. And this build actually does more damage in lane, as if you want to try to like harass or go for it.
Trixi is doing really, really well in this lane, actually.
Yeah, Trixi's got Tranquil Boots, you know, so he's kind of got off the hard part. Now just gonna CS your way to a Blink Dagger. And as per usual, this is a lineup that needs Trixi blink before he gets going.
But in this case, like, I think they're okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a plan B in this case. Like, you can still 5-mana tower with Void and Exorcism. You don't need to fight your way back, but
they have a really, really nice setup for the Exorcism as well. Like, they have the Chronosphere, they have the Witch Doctor ulti on top of that, and the Centaur to set it all up as well. Buugi.
They're gonna make it go. This should be a pretty difficult goal. Pylai die, gotta be very careful. Despite the 4 base armor, Treen's got boots, so
I think you actually want to go for Aoi instead of going for the Venge.
He has Stomp now, though.
Yeah, but the problem is Aoi has boots. That's really the biggest issue.
Yeah.
Like, Pylai didn't have boots, so when they went on last time, it was a really easy kill. Because the Aoi does so much damage that if you leave him alone, he's going to be the one who's actually making the trades in terms of
Aoi's out of position.
Cass is bouncing to the neutrals and back to Aoi. He's actually dead. The stomp, will it come off? It will come off, but looks like the Leaf Seed drain, and he denies himself to a Treant Protector. Very unlucky for Cloud9. They're beating on Pylai die, and they might actually get him. One last hit will do it, and the range attack from Buugi will do the job.
The courier middle, Fata walks in with DD and kills the courier.
And he's laughing pretty loudly about that too. All right, that's a big win because the bottle was on the courier. Vaalix did not get the bottle.
Oh, that's huge. huge.
That hurts a lot, actually. I mean, he was winning the lane up until that, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
And now all of a sudden it's like, well, I don't have any more mana
He
regen.
DD crit the courier, did he? Holy crap.
I mean, still, that shouldn't happen, right? Like, you should...
It was a miss micro, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate for sure. Look, there's a small rotation here from 4ASC. Probably going to try to kill Bone 7. He does not have a TP.
Don't have Stampede
There's
either.
a rotation as well from Pilot Eye. They're going to catch him first.
Pilot Eye's gonna eat this gank and
Gang. Hashtag.
Oh, they might get... Okay.
yeah, Bone 7 needs to get out there. They have Stampede.
Really fast.
Oh, unfortunately, because Witch Doctor was there.
He stole the experience.
Yeah, stole the experience from Stampede.
Dog's going to be in some trouble here. Ally coming in for the stomp. Center ulti actually getting Vaalix away for the time being. Jerax is here, trying to throw out a leech seed to heal him up. Healing him up for the time being. Is it going to be enough to keep him alive? Nope. Not enough.
Oh god, the nail in the coffin there.
The catcher Batman recycle him. It's like, stay up there for 6 seconds.
I mean, it feels like one of the old Trixi. Barely getting away.
When we were talking about the draft and we were saying that they didn't actually have any damage over time, I completely forgot about the Fire Panda.
Yeah, I mean, there is damage over time on that, but it's not like the super fast damage over time. Like, Ion Shell deals the damage the fastest of like anything else. I mean, you have like Veno and Jakiro and heroes like that who are pretty much on the same page.
Liquefy and Dual Breath is just more than enough, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and now with every second that Trixi is not in the lane, Bone 7 is just melting your tower.
He has so much farm.
Liquid Fire is just a broken ability, man. I don't know.
Do you think it should cost like 10 mana or something?
I think it should cost mana, yeah. I'm just not sure how much.
Jerax coming in against Pilot Eye. Is Pilot Eye sick of this tree yet?
I feel like when you're playing Venge against Tree, you don't really do anything to him.
Yeah.
You can't ever trade. Your Suns don't really do enough damage to be threatening. You just kind of...
Oh, Matumba tried to salve top. And it got cancelled. That's so unfortunate.
Immediately cancelled.
He's getting thrown to the wolves now. They're like, okay, we've given you a few levels. Now you should be able to offlane like safely.
Yeah, and even if he gets level 6, first of all, he doesn't have the mana to be threatening. Second of all, he doesn't have any hero to combo with that.
Yeah, he doesn't have any damage.
Chrono. So unless it's like, what, a DP TP, just up and drops 2 Crypt Swarm, maybe they get killed like that, but...
Trixi's still just farming. I think it's all of, when Trixi gets his Blink Dagger,
yeah.
the next like 5 minutes after that are all up to him, you know what I mean? Or whoever, like up to Jerax calling the shots on what to do with the Blink
feels,
Dagger.
yeah, I don't know why, but 4ASC always gets into this like slump, right?
Yeah.
They're leading in kills, so it should be good, but you know, it just does not feel like enough. Cloud9's Zero are just dangerous simply by existing and farming on the map, whereas we're saying, you know, 4AFC needs to get these ganks, they need to push these towers.
Jerax getting a lot of experience here in the jungle though.
I think like being level 4 at 8 minutes is
It's okay.
It's decent, but the thing is he actually has 2 kills and Arcane, so I can't really say that he's on your level because he's actually been doing stuff.
Yeah.
It just always, it's been a while since I've seen a Tree, so I always look at Tree and I'm like, man, I feel like he should be level 5 or close to 6 by now.
Holy
you know?
crap. 8-minute Blink Dagger picked up on Fata.
QPad chasing down Owl here. They're using the Stampede for this. He's even gonna get speared on top of that.
Well,
Yeah, stopping him from doing damage for the time being. Owie
it's a Regoose.
shambling away. They want to try to turn and burn here. He's trying to bait MATUMBAMAN into hitting him.
Dire's top tower
Yeah, he's dead.
is under attack.
Oh
Oh,
god.
he wants to get the bash. Oh, the bash, Lord. Okay.
Oh my god, level 3.
Structures are fortified.
Well, they used 2 ultimates, and I thought they weren't gonna get that kill. Meanwhile, tier 1 bottom is in deny range. I wonder if they'll just heal up and deny it, or deny it.
I think you heal it. I mean, safe lane tier 1's a really good tower to have.
All right, they'll heal it up.
I really think they need to actually let Jerax get like level 7 though. Like he really needs levels.
When do you rotate on Fata with this? He has DD, Blink Dagger, and a TV scroll. What? If you have this mid lane and just go
You see an
now?
opportunity, you go. I think he might just end up
Yeah,
going
go
bottom.
now, yeah.
Yeah, he is. Okay.
By the way, I think
Radiant's
out of
middle
all of
tower
our
is
8
under
teams,
attack.
Cloud9 by far talks the loudest.
They talk so much as well.
I could barely hear Andy. That's how much they talk.
And they all talk at the
Just turn
same
your
time.
inner up, dude.
I mean, my inner is turned on.
No, I said turn it up, not on.
Yeah, it's also up.
Okay.
It's just that they talk so loudly on my other ear that it drowns out the
Wait,
voice.
would you move your head like
Yeah.
the other way?
It's fine.
that though. Like different
Radiant's
teams talk
bottom
different
tower
amounts.
has fallen.
I don't know. I think that having like active communication like that is actually really important for a team. Like some teams are extremely quiet.
Yeah, they are.
During every stage of the game.
VP.
Yeah.
How do you think about Naga's item build here? Arcane Boots. I mean, I guess he's not mid, so his mana regen needs to be...
He wants the more map uptime.
Right, he
Dire's
also has a
middle tower
bottle.
is under
I think
attack.
arcanes are actually very effective when you have bottle. Like, you always drop your arcanes to make sure that when you're bottling, you get the most amount of mana out of it, and you can be a lot more liberal with your Riptide spam and your illusions that help you get to
Dire's middle
whatever item you're
tower
making
is under
faster,
attack.
whether it be Radiance or what have you. So,
Yep.
I actually think that it's fine. And most of the time, Naga
Dire's
Sirens don't even
structures
finish
Oh
their
god, look at this reach around
well, so.
from Cloud9. They've got haste in the
They're
bottom.
going into Chrono, so it's somewhat dangerous. And Stampede as well. A little bit of deny, D-ward action here happening on the mid lane.
They wanted to burn. Just one liquid fire takes Machine Man down like...
This is a very costly push. Here we go, Foss is going in.
Idiot Centaur ulti.
There's the rockets chasing! Are they gonna chase into this? They're gonna dispel on Vaalix, Cyclone one, and... Oh, there goes that push.
Well, I mean, yeah, they stopped the push, but the tower is very close to deny range right now.
Yep, meanwhile, AI
Radiant's
2000
bottom
has been
tower
just
is under
farming on the
attack.
bottom lane. Apparently, Envy is about to ult. Blink clap. Are they gonna just go in right now? The Chrono's gonna go right on. The ult's gonna come out here.
Oh,
And that will kind of disengage for now, but I
Did
think
they fight?
MATUMBAMAN is the focus. Who is the focus? I'm not sure, but they're going to go right here on the big clump on the mid lane. They want one, they want the other. Cloud9 really not focus firing on the right target. Blink clap again, it's on the center of everything. Double edge
the heals.
will melt. The heals are keeping some people alive, but it's the majority of 4 AFC deaths. Ice Path will not hit on Vaalix, and it looks like the turn's going to go the other way. Crypt Swarm's going to get 1 kill. The Clap not going to hit, so at the end of the day, it's a 3-4-2 trade with basically every single ultimate expended.
Okay. Naga
Sphere
lives.
was very...
Dire's
Like,
middle tower
if the
has
Sphere
been
had been
denied.
even hitting 2 heroes or just caught Envy, I think the fight would have been a lot easier, because as soon as the Sphere came out, there was no follow-up on anyone. And even if you can't deal damage to the Naga Siren yourself in the Sphere, your team can at least try to kill somebody else because you're not going to get songed.
Yep.
So I really think that he needs to focus on trying to make sure that either the DP silence hits so the song doesn't go off, or he needs to get Sphered.
Yeah, and it's going to get
Otherwise,
worse because once Venge gets that level 6, even when the song hits Envy, or even when the Sphere hits Envy, you could swap him out and then song.
Yeah.
But it's quite difficult to level 1 swap actually.
That's true. Depending on where Envy
What is it,
is.
like
yeah.
750 range or something? 700?
It's tiny.
Common initiation. And this is kind of what we talked about, right? Trixi gets it. Ooh.
Nice dodge, bro.
Well-
He has stick. That last second stick.
Oh, he's going to get double edge. The TPs are really slow. That one at least.
On 7 with you.
Maybe he'll get a return kill here. Jerax taking a ton of burn damage.
He has his ulti.
Dude, look at the damage over time.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, Trixie's nearby. He goes in, throws out the stomp, has a double edge at his disposal, but I don't think it's enough to take a kill right now on Bone 7.
He has heals in 6 seconds.
Oh, he's the offensive Yule into a clap. Silence is going to be there. Ice Path hits onto 2. Where's the support coming in from Cloud9? Fata is on the back
Dire's
line here.
top tower
He's
is
got
under
Blink Clap.
attack.
Vaalix is, I guess, the target here.
His TP was on cooldown.
Well, Blink Clap's going to come in. Ultimate's going to get used as well to secure this kill. A ton of trades going in the favor. Well, I'm not sure if it's so much in the favor of 4AFC, but being able to bait out this ultimate,
Losing that profit's a bit.
yeah, it's a bit bad. Back on the bottom lane here. Looks like we see a jump into an immediate TP back out from MATUMBAMAN. Okay. A lot of clowny fights back and forth.
It really is, and Envy's actually gone all in with the Radiance recipe, so he goes... Like, do you think deciding to go Radiance this early and buying the recipe is always a good thing? Like, you've committed now, you know what I mean?
Well,
Instead of waiting to see how it pans out in the next, like, 2-3 minutes.
if you look at the side of 4ASC, their D-push basically consists of, I guess, the Death Prophet and
Centaur.
Centaur, yeah. I mean, in Centaur, in reality, he's only good at D-pushing if you want to consistently expend health to do so.
Yeah.
So I think it's still a fair choice, but at the same time, I don't know if the timing's going to be fast enough.
Yeah,
That's my biggest concern.
He's forced to really fight a lot with the rest of his team, so...
Yeah.
And I think on the mid lane where it looks like Jerax going to deny his own word.
Radiant structures
I know it's
are
getting good to the
fortified.
The whole time, Bone
Radiant's
7
middle
just
tower
chipping away
is
to
under
towers as
attack.
well. Like, sure, you have the treant armor to protect it from that, but It must be quite annoying.
I also feel that Cloud9 has been using the map a little bit better. Like, look at how deeply Cloud9 can push on the bottom lane. That's going to force Trixi to be here. They're only pushing with 3 or 4 top.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Trixi can't fight top now because he's so low on health.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there is going to be a fight because Cloud9 seems to be giving it for free.
They don't have Bruce
Radiant's
split
bottom tower is
and
under
bench
attack.
no mana, so yeah.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
They're not going to defend top, I guess.
Yeah.
Nope.
Giving it up.
Dyer's top tower has
No
fallen.
interest in that.
This
I mean-
pace of the game is really favoring
Radiant's
for
bottom
ASE.
tower
They're getting
is under
objectives.
attack.
Whenever it feels like whenever Exorcism is up, they'll take these fights, and whenever Exorcism is down, they're gonna go for ganks.
Yeah.
And they're getting everything that they want.
Oh, Bone 7 might be in trouble. MATUMBAMAN is
Stampede.
Okay, it's like everything to
Kill
send
him.
it.
Yeah.
Hashtag worth.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
actually worth.
Radiant's courier
Oh,
has been
another
killed.
courier kill up top. Fata 1 to the DP.
Wait, did Vaalix kill the courier again? Oh no, 1,400 worth.
What was on
Oh,
it?
Radiance courier died.
Yeah,
He's. Oh, you mean like he
No, no.
actually got it killed again?
yeah, he does the second time.
Yeah, okay. I'm a little tired.
Yeah, me too, dude. It's off.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And we got a Naga game ahead of us. Let's do this.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got me. Don't even worry.
Aight.
We can both actually just fall asleep and Lumi will just hypecast the game the whole time by himself.
Oh my god, he's hitting some creeps in the jungle right now. Let's check his gold. 1,600, boys. He's halfway there.
That's not half of 1,800. I thought you were a math major.
Oh, shut up.
The hype is gone.
The hype is gone.
Immediately.
Plays off.
In the bottom jungle, Trixi gets initiative on. I mean, well, actually,
I think he's...
can he just do the walkaway?
No.
He's getting healed. He's getting blinked. The walkaway is real.
The Earth Spirit Panda
I'm
kind
gonna
of...
try
Alright.
to turn this. I think Boogie's gonna die though.
He's gonna bite the bullet.
Maybe if he can end him.
No?
No mana for Blinks.
Nature disguise, OP.
He need to get out of there.
What was, do you know what was on the courier?
I do not.
1,400 gold.
I would assume it's a plate mail
Yeah, that's a fair call.
because of
That's the only item that costs 1,400 gold.
Yeah, but it could have been multiple items.
well, more so I think plate mail is probably the item you want to get against all this minus armor and the Astral Spirit or the Natural Order.
Radiant's
Sometimes
top
I'm
tower is
so
under
impressed
attack.
with you, Lumi.
I'm not surprised.
So casual.
The look he gave me as well was awesome.
Alright, so stomp on 2 here. Bottom lane. No follow up though. I mean, with MATUMBAMAN having a Midas, it's like he's gonna have Maelstrom soon. He could go transition to a Mask of Madness after the fact, and then suddenly
Dyer's
you have a
bottom
Void who is
tower
just as
under
scary as
attack.
Envy was in the last game.
Yeah.
And I still feel as though Envy is still very far away from having a real impact. The problem with going Radiance is that against heroes like Void, you're still gonna die in a sphere. And you need like 1 or 2 items in addition to Radiance to really become an impact for your team.
When you have
Dyer's
dead problems
bottom
doing what they're doing
tower is
right
under
now,
attack.
Yeah.
like Void doesn't
Radiant's
need
top
to
tower is under attack.
do that much because of the amount of damage the Ghost do at this stage of the game. And
Yeah,
they
Void just need to be a walker.
Exactly, and they also have the Centaur to choose their
Radiant's
fight really well.
middle
So even if
tower
Void gets caught out of
Dyer's
position,
bottom tower has
they can
fallen.
still evacuate the premises.
Yep.
Evacuate the dance floor.
Yep.
Radiant's
well
top
played.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, Cloud9 didn't really get much out of that tower defense. Like, they defended 4 versus 5, which normally is good if you're, for example, Envy is doing something in
Radiant's
between, like
middle
farming,
tower
but
is
it
under
looks like he was
attack.
just chilling in the fountain. So
Oh,
Envy,
they're gonna stop. No.
Envy needs to pick up the farm speed and get that Radiance.
Is this always the best way to, like at this, when you have very little stat items, to use all your illusions at once to do the most damage to the creep?
I'm not sure, I'm not a Naga scumbag, so I don't know.
I failed miserably at this. I don't mind microwing heroes. It's just, I don't know the Naga. It just takes too long to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, I do Dota to have fun, maybe
Yeah.
learn something about the game, but you know. And there is not. I apologize
I
if
don't
I
know.
offended
I don't
any
really-
Naga players out there.
I don't think Naga is really that hard to micro. I think it's all about your awareness. Because
No, I don't think so either.
your ability to split push is basically solely dependent on your awareness and
Yeah.
like how much you can get away with, your Radiance timing, stuff like that. It's all really important. So I think his Radiance is probably done, really soon. So he'll have it at like 20 minutes, basically.
Yeah.
Which is still quite fast considering he went like Bottle and Arcanes.
Well, there's also something to be said about the way that you move your illusions. Like, for example, shout out to Miracle, one of the best Naga players. You just like, at the stage of the game, you send all your Nagas, one in each lane, right in front of the tier 3.
Yeah.
As soon as they walk out, you Riptide, they're just dead to Radiance, and your illusion right-clicking. When you could do it like that, 4SC just can't do anything.
Radiance online.
I'm not sure if it's going to get to that part in that stage of the game, but Radiance is on, so we're going to see an acceleration in farm, but that doesn't mean anything because there's a lot of items to farm towards.
So focus on for the early vlogs, and they're going to rush on. That's pretty smart, to be honest.
Really, Roshan allows you to, like, normally against Void teams, you have these situations where you kind of really want a team fight, but it's just so scary, like fighting into Sphere and Death Prophet ulti, that you feel like if your one core hero dies, that the fight's just immediately over. But having Aegis gives you the opportunity to kind of reset the fight in a way.
Oh, here comes the jump. That could be real here. Bone 7. Aegis gets picked up here, and the Chrono self-cyclone here, but he's definitely going to get like just one hit bash, and then the Ghost just kill him. Stampede's already used. They still got Overgrowth. Highlight Die's a little bit caught out here. And it looks like they always just sacked Highlight Die. Give them the kill. And I think if you're 4AC, you just look for one more objective.
You get a terror.
Yeah, you get
maybe?
the mid-tier too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Envy did not prep Illusions on the mid and push that one out.
He's still struggling with the mana problems, even though he has gone Arcane Boots bottle.
Yeah, he hasn't actually... Well, the bottle hasn't actually done much, right? He hasn't got runes to refill it much.
There's a nice tasty regen rune top, if he had had a little peek there.
That's true. I really like what Trixi's doing here. He's kind of like the hardest to kill hero, so he's going to go into the enemy jungle, challenge and... Yeah.
He doesn't actually have any mana to stomp though.
It's okay.
Really farmed, actually.
Double Edge is free.
He's almost got enough for a pipe if he wants to buy it. I'm not sure if pipe is really the greatest choice, but I'm just saying.
He can, it's possible.
He can. He wants.
What a bit of Vlad's on him?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I don't know if Lance is really that good this early. I mean, sure, they have a couple of heroes that does different ways too. The armor's okay against ET, but I think...
Radiant's
I don't
top
think they do.
tower is under attack.
I don't know if you can even go mech on Centaur because
I really
is so high.
It's hard anyway.
Maybe if you could fit a mech on somebody, that would be ideal.
That Prophet's just pushing up the ice. That's fairly standard these days. Holy crap.
Some next level backstep smoke gang, but Trixi's like just doing the noob thing, pushing out top, you know, like
Yeah.
everybody's missing. I'm gonna just keep pushing, but that actually turned out to be
the exact same thing.
yeah, turned out to be the right play.
They sent.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I heard a center ulti in my ear, but I'm
Radiant
actually
structures are
hallucinating.
fortified.
Or what's it called when you hear sounds you don't hear? Imagining things? Oh.
Imagining this.
No, well, you know what I mean. Like if you hallucinate with your eyes, what happens if you hear things that aren't real?
Can you hallucinate with your ear as well? It's just your senses, right?
I'm not actually sure. I don't know enough about it to dispute it.
Please help. Twitch.
Andy is about like Andy is.
I'm talking about.
You guys are about
hearing
to
with
be
my
falling asleep and dead.
Dude, do you have any idea how long I've been awake?
Yeah,
It's bad. It's so bad.
no problem. Man. You got me. So I do want to point out Vaalix's item build. This is like the most kind of cost-effective way to make sure your hero gets tankier and tankier. You don't finish any of them with big item, but plus 10 armor and then getting more raw health is good.
Radiant's top
But
tower
normally you
is
don't see
under
pro
attack.
players do this because you're sinking a lot of gold, you're using a lot of inventory slots, and you don't have a big item pay for.
You don't have the active.
Yeah. Trixi misses a stomp, and Highlight Guy gets to live.
So does he just go Heart Shivas or does he go for Atos?
I like Heart Shivas, especially the pace of this game. Yeah, you rather go for like the bigger items.
I actually think DP is really good against Overfight. Gonna see a sidestep here.
Ooh, Stampede's already been
ulti.
used.
Yeah, he's gonna get ensnared as well. Press that forward.
Oh, and he actually saw him. He gets swapped away, but the Ghost and the Death Ward's gonna be there. Highlight Die's gonna get blown up as well. And not only that, Aoi's on the run. He's got Yulcept in about 4 seconds. Teleportations are coming in, but Cloud9's doing the classic patented 1x1, and they're all getting wrecked right now. They'll run away for now, but this is going to be yet another objective if 4AFC could push quickly enough.
Do you know I actually felt bad for Cloud9 the amount you kind of flamed them? And then I was upstairs talking to Envy, and he was watching the show down here. And he flamed you so hard.
I know, right? You got this.
So hard. I was like, okay, let me get flame them all they want.
Definitely have a hate-hate relationship.
It's beautiful.
Something that I have not been able to replicate with any of my friends. Usually they love to hate me.
Yeah, and then you love to hate them.
It's true. It's all true. So they're running into the issue really of just not having the sustained damage need to be able to take out the core heroes of 4ESC. It's almost like last game.
Envy though, getting blown up. He needs a song. He'll get it off.
Ooh.
Do the walk away.
The song of his people.
And the clap's gonna hit right on target.
Nice clap.
Well, that's 2 minutes without the ult.
He actually disassembled his arcane boots and went for bots.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Stampede's gonna get used. No, we disengage Stampede, but Trixi, there's 2 Yule Scepters up using. Oh, can't you just straight up TP? No. Yeah, with 2 Yule Scepters on Cloud9, using it as a disengage method is.
It's not like
well, they even committed split just to make sure they killed him, which I don't know if it was entirely worth it. I guess they have a Jakiro though, so pushing into the tier 1 is going to be quite easy for them.
I don't think they mind too much. With the center that, it's very hard for 4 anchors to actually engage.
Yeah, MATUMBAMAN's got some serious gear as well. He can decide to go in if he wants to. He's got that.
He's got this. He's drunk though, you know what I mean?
He's just had a few.
Tipsy.
Don't be that
when there's this
guy.
kind of like haze of alcohol around you, you haven't just had a few.
Oh, come on. I want like a pig pen style aura of like alcohol. It's like all the time. That would be a cool effect actually. In Dota.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of what it is, isn't it?
Vaalix finishing the heart.
Okay, Vaalix is really confident.
So in a game like this where it feels really slow, as a player, like where do you search for direction? Like do you just kind of hit creeps?
This is when I tell my teammates to smoke and get picked.
Well, I do think that there's some emphasis on 4ESC trying to at least get the last outer 2 towers. Like, you don't really want to let the Naga get to the next items totally unhindered. Like, you want to kill tier 2s. You want to try to go for Roche.
Yeah, they've been aggressively ganking. Trixi gonna be okay. Blink crit. Stampede's gonna get used. Most of these Stampedes have been used pretty defensively.
I don't think that's too bad. MATUMBAMAN's farming this whole time.
That's true. Void versus Naga. Late game.
I think it just depends on who catches who. Like, if you know which one of the Nagas is real, you kill it. Trixi getting quite low here, force-sapping the side, dodging the back.
Oh, the coconut
is so real.
But the Envy song is here. They need to get back, because if they get Chrono now, it's going to look pretty bad. And there's nothing.
MATUMBAMAN want the blood so
I can hear Envy say, get back, get back, get back. I'm going to TP. It's actually pretty nice to get to watch the players play.
Yeah, it really is.
Like, I'm out of here, I'm enabling. I'm happy that the pro players have the same mentality as like sometimes we do in clubs. It's like, there's no winning this, I'm out of here, Godspeed, good luck everyone.
That's actually the right play in a lot of times, you know?
No, they didn't say that exactly, but they had the mentality of just like, okay, we need to run. Like now. Like, I will let you die to run.
That's my problem, I think, when I play pubs. It's never, ever on my mind. It's always like, try and fight.
Dyer's
See what
top
happens.
tower is under attack.
Oh, just got a little bit
Dyer's
spooky here in top lane.
structures are
MATUMBAMAN and Vaalix both up here. Actually, some pop. They do have spears still, in case Cloud9 thinks about trying to make any sort of counterplay here.
Jakiro doing some
Radiant's bottom tower
And the other
is under
Titan, that
attack.
combination, because
Dyer's top tower is under
of the natural
attack.
order, the Radiance is so much more damage.
Dyer's
Yeah,
top
it's a good fun
tower
actually.
is
You get
falling.
spammed really hard by that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But I mean, is it going to be enough forever to just spam out the Void and all those heroes like
chasing Bone 7. Bone 7 has been trying to backdoor this T1 for like the last 30 seconds. Well, Stampede's already used, so you know reinforcements coming really, really fast. And they'll ignore Trixi.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, so Envy's kind of been left to do whatever he wants there. He was just chilling in the Radiant jungle.
Well, not complete free farm, because every time he's farming jungle, like a centaur comes out.
Yeah.
And just like stomps him, so. And he's still at an HP level where he's very killable. They see Vaalix.
He still has 70 more CS than Void though.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I don't know. I feel like MATUMBAMAN, sure he has less CS, but he has a Midas.
And there's Song activated here. Looks like going to go for Vaalix. That movement seems to be off the mark. Song, I think getting cancelled, they ensnare Vaalix. Should be able to kill him, no problem.
Fought there with the pole to the face.
Yeah. Decided to go for the Aura Panda, which I think is pretty solid. I mean, obviously affects the split, and your team kind of needs armor against.
Well, also the minus armor again with other Titan.
Yeah, this game is going so late that it's fine. Highlight Die's got a gem, so Jerax is a little bit trouble here. Offensive burn. Gonna try to walk himself out of it.
He's actually canceling the blink with the Urn as well.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Punch. Jinx.
So does Venge punch, or does she throw?
It's a frisbee.
So she
It's
definitely
not a
throws
frisbee.
it, right?
It's a frisbee.
And then lane blink clap, and Boogie's out of there. That's Stone.
Oh, but MATUMBAMAN is spinning.
It's kind of hard to go on him, right? Ice Path, oh, just a tip! Okay, he's got 4 staff, it's fine.
I mean, he does have Sphere and Mask of Madness up, and he's working his way towards Ag, so I'm not entirely sure if it would have been Cloud9's best idea to try to chase him too much more than what they did. Plus, now the Witch Doctor.
Oh my god, MATUMBAMAN nearly has an Aghanim as well. This is huge. Like,
Yeah?
level 11 ulti on Witch Doctor with Axe. Does some serious deeps. Well,
It depends. The Chrono has to get Envy.
they also have a lot of armor auras, like Andy was talking about. So, and the Witch Doctor ulti is physical damage.
I mean, sure, you can have all the armor in the world, the Witch Doctor ult is still gonna hurt.
Yeah, well, so
Yeah. The bigger concern for ASC is whether you could get the Witch Doctor ult channel.
the duration, yeah.
Yeah, because the song is such an easy counter.
Well, they have like 2 Yule Scepters. They have a swap.
Yeah. Basically, you want a Chrono in between them and you. And here we go. Smoke Gang's gonna come out. Now they're gonna smoke into Roche. Like, this is something that could break the map completely open for ASC.
Ooh, using the...
They don't really need any help doing this with all this stuff.
Oh.
Looks like the terror
Bit of a highlight dice game.
Did the Scream actually see inside?
I don't think it did.
Yeah.
Well,
So this is
too late
definitely
now.
great for ASC.
So I guess you give it to Void, and that's gonna allow you to see high ground.
They don't.
A lot of confidence.
How did that? He still has the gem.
Oh no, if he loses the gem, yeah. Well,
Gross there.
they're gonna have to fight this gem. Chrono just blown 7. There is a song available, right? There's a Yule Scepter, blown 7. The Chrono's about to end. The self-Yule dodges Trixi's stun, and they're gonna focus on Trixi. He's a very tanky target. Ice Path is gonna miss. Meanwhile, there's another Cyclone on the back line. It's a TP in on the... What a TP. They're gonna focus on Buugi. Keep in mind, he does have the Death Ward. He can kind of channel it. The Coconut is bouncing left and right. He jukes in the trees, and he'll TP out. The song will cancel the TP, but do they know that he's there? They know. They're gonna focus on him. And the Death Ward, the Jewel Scepter is gonna de-engage, and they'll focus him
I
down.
think we misclicked.
Nah, it's fine, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't matter either way.
Yeah, MATUMBAMAN trying to run away, and if he dies here, he's gonna die a second time. Vaalix coming in here to help him out a little bit. The Cyclone on the Jakiro. Are they gonna jump back in for this? MATUMBAMAN likes to go ham. Oh no, he's stuck for a little bit too long here, and he's gonna be dead. Well, here's the thing though. Chrono's back in 2 seconds. You think it's gonna go?
Yeah, I do.
Fly, MATUMBAMAN, fly!
He's hesitating. Alright, there's Mask of Madness. Alright, he's not going. I thought he would definitely go for that.
That team fight lasted so long that the Chrono cooldown for Magnums.
I'm actually really surprised he didn't. Maybe he just figured that like 29 armor on the Brew was too much. Like maybe he just didn't think he could kill him. I mean, he's pretty tanky. 1800 health,
He
30
still has
armor.
his stout shield.
Yeah. You see there's damage reduction being had from this Brew.
You know, I think this game will be very difficult for ASC if the Brood is allowed to get to a Hex. Because suddenly, instead of just becoming like, oh, I blink in and try to just cause havoc, your boy could just get killed.
I don't think it's necessarily just about the Brew either. I mean, Envy is eventually going to be a split-pushing monster, and it's going to be very difficult to track him down into himself and just kill him to make sure that he's off the map. Trixi looking for him right now, but Envy's got an invis room.
He took the last...
Just give him the Radiance burn.
The blink dagger.
That has got to be annoying.
Yeah.
Just send her all these away. We'll be more than fine.
Alright, from scale 1 to 10, how's Envy's illusion control happening for you guys?
I haven't really been paying much attention.
He's
right
actually-
now, there's one that's just sitting there doing nothing, so I would say 2 out of Miracle.
2 out of Miracle.
Well, that's a pretty high scale, in fairness.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't know how high the scale goes. 2 could be out of 1,000,000.
Well, it goes to Miracle, doesn't it, this guy?
Well, yeah, but Miracle's after 1,000,000.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just means that it's super big flame. Well, it's flame and it's not flame at the same time. Lumi would approve.
That's something like I would say, and I really don't know what it means.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's fine. I mean, sometimes you don't really need to send your illusions to 18 different places at once. You just need to prioritize like pushing out the lanes most of the time. And then if you have like an illusion left over, then you want to go and like push the, or not push, but farm the jungle, you know, farm the easy camps and stuff like that.
Okay, Diffusal. It's actually really good against 4 anchors. You can get rid of Center
Radiant's
Ulti,
middle tower
get rid
is
of
under
Trees
attack.
Armor, Mask of Madness. There's a few things. It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
And it's naturally good on Nagasiren because of the illusion damage.
Can you defusal yourself if you're entangled by
By
tree?
Yes,
Okay.
you can purge it.
I mean, obviously you have Manta and Mirror Illusions, but yeah.
just in case.
Just in case. But yeah, you can definitely purge that. It's always nice to have Diffusal Meta combo just for the sole reason of always being able to use your Diffusal charges aggressively instead of having to save them for potentially like anything that could stop you, like you mentioned Overgrowth or Silences, things like that. So it's always nice.
There is going to be a scenario where somebody gets surrounded by Naga Illusions, and if they don't straight up die, they're out of mana. Which is a pretty big deal against heroes like Void and Centaur, who could re-engage with Hoof Stomp.
Yeah, that's true.
That's when you just like stop fighting. Just don't get mana burned. Mana burn's spooky.
Don't get mana burned.
That sounds almost as pro as Bruno's tip earlier.
What was it?
Bruno's tip?
It's like, tell your supports don't get ganked by MATUMBAMAN.
Don't get. I mean, to be fair, that was pretty sound advice. The guy loves finding solo kills.
Almost as good as don't get killed. Alright, Bob is dead. Yeah. It's actually very tanky. He can get off the split.
Really well.
If that wasn't an Accept or Chrono, he could have.
Yeah, that's actually true.
So
I wonder if he actually goes for like a pure damage item next, or if he finishes Mjolnir on the Void.
I think you need damage like that. Without Witch Doctor there is no way he's killing Fata. Like
Yeah,
not
that's
a
probably
dream.
true. I think MKB almost would be like a really good choice.
Because of the high armor.
Yeah, and I don't really think he needs BKB. Because, I mean, they have what? Ice Path and
Like 2 Yule
DS
Scepters.
stun? Yeah, but the Yule Scepters I don't really think
is under
are...
attack.
In the last Chronosphere, they're Yule.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I don't know. I feel like if you buy his BKB, his damage will actually just be weak for a very long time.
They also have Nest as well.
I agree. I mean, if you just get Drunken Haste, then you need something like MKB
Dire's
to...
middle tower
You just
is
punch
under
him,
attack.
you know? You punch through the booze.
Damage from MTB is
Dire's
actually
middle
magical, so
tower has
even though
fallen.
Brew and they have AC and Vlad, it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
The proc damage.
I wonder if Envy's saving that energy booster for anything in particular.
Good stuff.
Or is he just doing it to make us one rate?
No, he's just keeping it. He bought it. He's like, oh, I'm not selling this.
I wonder how to sell it yet.
Do you sell the bottle or the energy booster first?
I'd sell the energy booster, I guess.
Just because of runes?
Yeah, I think Rune is still pretty solid to have.
I saw Energy Booster as well. I wonder if Twitch chat is going like, this game's so interest, and then Resident Sleeper.
Resident Sleeper.
Game's so interest. But I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty important game for ASC. I want to say it's their last game of the group stage, is correct?
It is, yeah.
I'm
So-
actually glad they try something different, right?
Yeah,
Fair play to them, like.
Yeah, the evolving strategy for me was really exciting because even though Void might not be like a fun hero in of itself, it shows that they understand like the weaknesses of the drafts that they had been picking, especially against DG,
Yeah.
and then they need to try to make some kind of change to ensure that they can make it in a bigger stage. So
Can Envy see that illusion rune? Whenever I play a Radiance hero,
Oh, he sees it.
I drool when I see an illusion rune. It's like, the map is mine.
and when you mirror image and pop illusion runes, you actually just get like 5 illusions. You can find the woods in 2 different places and all 3 lanes at the same time.
Yeah.
It's so strong.
Shiva's guard finished on Fata now. He is 45 armor.
Come at me.
Yeah, 45.
I mean, if he gets like a BKB bags, I don't think he can die really.
Or even just a heart. Because they don't... Like, what does BKB block?
Well, the BKB blocks Maldict, which actually kills Heart Heroes pretty quickly. You can BKB out of Overgrowth, or I guess you could just split out of Overgrowth.
Yeah.
And then you can...
I think it lasts
use
through
that.
most of the damage, right?
Yeah, you're probably right, actually.
What do you guys feel about 4AFC's lack of aggression for the past 5 minutes or so.
I think it's fine. They have a Void, like super.
I think Void gets out carried this game. Ben just great late game.
If you get out split pushed, but like if it comes.
Like Cloud9 have to go for the outplay if it goes late.
Yeah. Also, you think they have a better lay as well?
Towards top lane, they want to something. Here going with the ice path. Back for Pirate. Jerax going to get forced out of it. The swap from Jerax hitting an overgrowth on 2, going to end up dropping here to the briefcase. Jam on deck. How we probably going to be picking it up. He's going to be in some trouble now as well. No ulti to get himself out of this one. Stomp going to be off the mark, and it looks like 4AS here is going to give up 2.
Oh, no. Meanwhile, in the split-to-split screen on the bottom lane, looks like Cloud9 wants to engage a little bit more. Vata goes spin. He's got half health. Immediate split is going to get used. MATUMBAMAN's going to jump away from Vaalix. He's going to just TP out. TP gets cancelled. Focusing on Vaalix, but he's way too fast. MV gets like... Oh, okay. Just like... The juke was not good, I guess. And he's going to delay this kill a little bit. MATUMBAMAN
still getting cardio.
They just want like all the heroes, and in fact, they will get all the heroes.
Holy crap. So you were just saying Cloud9 need to outplay them?
They need to go for the outplay, and they did. I mean, the Spheres have to get a lot done, basically, right now, on the side of 4ASC, because the Void still doesn't have enough items to just be able to do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, Envy is just flat out farming at this rate. He has almost double the CS of MATUMBAMAN right now. And I think that 4ASC, while playing passive, might favor them in the ultra late game. You're not going to keep up with the pace of the So you have to assume that Envy's item progression is going to be more threatening than yours for a certain stage of the game, and adjust accordingly, which Cloud9, I think, have done a better job adjusting to this game than 4ASC. I still feel like 4ASC's draft is better than it was in the previous game, which is that Cloud9 are obviously, I think, very used to playing this late game oriented style.
They have the high ground defense, so like Chronosphere, Treant, Death Prophet, Bush Doctor. This is serious high ground defense.
Are you guys impressed or not impressed with this Treant pick and its performance this game?
Well, he got 2 kills, like super early within the first, say, 5 minutes, I want to say. And then...
I think it's done a little. I think there's something to be said for being able to just overgrowth panda split and stuff like that, which is really nice.
They also kept all their towers for quite a long time.
Yeah.
They really did. Like, there was about 20 odd minutes there where they didn't lose the tower. And then against a Jakiro, like...
I think he basically served his purpose, like what he was supposed to do. Like, keep a decent amount of map control for the team, armor people, help win lanes.
Holy shit.
Get a couple of kills. That's a Hex.
Yep.
That's a Blink Hex Yules.
Kill him, Envy says.
Trixi's out of here. He does not want any part of this anymore. He's just doing whatever. Now he's out.
Okay. This is kind of different than what we... Like, 1-7 usually goes Veil after Blink. But I guess they think they need the lockdown for Void.
Yeah, that's for Void. Top lane. They're going to be jumping again here. Not think Trixi is going to be able to make it out of this one. He gets swapped back in. He's still got armor on, but ends up dropping the bone 7. Oh, God, and up and going. Envy, he's got Song. He's going to pop it. Here comes the Ear Splitter. Combo with 2. It's actually only going for the center. This is going to kill Trixi instead. He is just dead.
Where's the Void?
He is farming middle lane right now.
He has TP cancel.
Oh, his TP is on cooldown for 50 seconds.
Yeah, the Death Prophet cancelled. They did it.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I guess he just misclicked. I heard somebody saying TP cancel. They gotta go back and defend.
Look how fast they're gonna push with all these illusions.
Oh my goodness. They have AC with the minus armor.
Is their base just dead right now?
Their base is just dead.
I think they get 2 lines of racks.
They're gonna go bottom, just skipping everything. Look at this.
Top barracks has fallen.
See, I'm not the only one breaking the stage.
I did it earlier too.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Like, it's very easy for your foot to
They're
get caught in
just
there.
smacking the base.
I don't think they can decide between if they want to actually go for Rex or if they want to go for Throw. I'm going to be dropping here to Exorcism. Looks like the rest of Cloud9 are just trying to buy space for Envy to kill the Rax. Another gem on
Here
deck.
comes the Void. Chrono, it's gonna only get 2. Song is gonna be there. No BKB on MATUMBAMAN. In fact, the Panda ult's gonna come through. Are they gonna focus on MATUMBAMAN? Do they want to fight this?
They have Hex up as well.
Alright, they do. They will use the Hex. MATUMBAMAN loses so much health. He has no armor at all. And they're gonna take the Rax.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Well, that escalated pretty quickly.
Yeah, it did.
Well, I agree this one. Which factor warrior to be used here? Fonta not really taking a whole lot of damage from it, though.
He's just like walking under the death ward.
Look at this!
45 armor confirmed to be good enough.
46, was that extra 20?
G's back full health. Trixi now in trouble. Home in trouble. It's not great. 3 members of 4SC dead. The only person with buyback right now is Void.
I just heard Trixie called GG.
I believe this could be the beginning of the end here. Oh, 4SC.
Radiant's middle tower
I just heard
has
Envy
fallen.
screaming, I don't want to leave, I don't want to leave. I don't want to wait.
For the game to be over.
Look at that illusion rune up top as well. You got 35 seconds, Envy. It's actually hilarious.
Sometimes I just
I wish
we
people could actually hear
Yeah,
what
yeah.
they say. It's pretty funny, actually.
Meanwhile, Pilot dies in the enemy base, just hanging out.
Like that should have been what they did at TI, right? Like instead of having it so they record like the strategy discussion,
Yeah.
they have like the random stuff.
Honestly, they'll have to edit it.
Yeah, but it's just like
Yeah.
the funny things that
Yeah.
were said, you know? Just have like a blooper reel or something.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
You might have to censor some stuff, but it would
like,
still
like
be funny.
80% of it.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe 80%.
Oh,
Okay, so-
the GG room.
We're counting out FinStack. Are they actually done?
Well, we have to
Is there
compare,
any
like-
chance of them coming back?
The Void's item progression was pretty solid until, like, Envy had actually Butterfly and Heart out of his inventory, and the Void still had the same items. So now Envy has, what, 11,000 extra gold in his inventory, and the Void hasn't completed another item.
If the Witch Doctor was level 16 with a big MB, I'd say this whole, you know, because they need that damage in the corner. Right?
Radiant's middle
I don't know. Fada tanked it.
The whole thing, yeah.
I just think that they didn't really do enough with their Death Prophet, you know?
They, like, against Naga with 2 lanes down, she can sit like 50 million miles away and just send in a loot.
After all, they want to try to go on Envy, but they're not going to be able to get him here. He's just going to end up getting Hexes. Already 2 dead. MATUMBAMAN didn't get a single ability off. His Sphere was never used. Trixi, maybe dropping next, and Jerax calls it GG. Looks like Cloud9, she recalled it, and
GG, boys.
as well. The right-hand side of the desk is apparently the
Superior
right
side.
the correct side. I don't know what to call it. But either way, Cloud9 come out victorious. Very impressive performance, especially in the second game. For a while there, it looked like 4ESC had a pretty firm grasp on what was going on, and then after that, it was just like, okay, well, all of a sudden, Envy has a Butterfly. One team fight later, Envy has a Heart. And then game was stopped.